road crew, you need to sponsor this guy.
Hi, I'm Daz. Thanks for clicking on this video and checking out the Loser Band YouTube channel. I'm really excited to bring you this content, really excited to bring you music and interviews and as much as I possibly can. We're nearly at 200 subscribers. Help me get over the top. Over the top.
When you are touring, professional musician, you go from club show to club show, you've been to 3 different countries on your European tour. Everyone assumes, 16-year-old guitar player assumes, you play the stage, you wrap up, you get in the limo, there's strippers and pot in the limo, and you go to the airport, right? So is this what touring life is like?
Oh, of course. Not at all, man. It's just like, I always tell people, dude, it's not Van Halen 1982 anymore. Not at all, man. It's a lot of hard work. The good of it is that 1 hour you're on stage, exhilarating, it's awesome. You get to hear and vibe with the whole band. It's like, I call it the electric ritual. It's fun. You're interacting with the crowd. It's awesome. The other 23 hours of the day, it's work, man. It's like it's Groundhog Day every day. You wake up by an alarm. You never get enough sleep. Getting in the van, usually several hour drive. I mean, anything short of 4 hours, kind of rare, because you want to get out and spread out, throughout wherever you're at, right? And it's, you get to have great conversations with the guys in the band, but after 6 weeks, the testosterone, the smell, and just everyone's on each other's nerves, But it's like you show up, you sound check, you try to grab a bite to eat real quick, jump on the stage, pack up, and trust me, there's loaders, but sometimes there's not. Like, I like lifting stuff, but, you get into like the 40th gig on a tour, and it's,
especially when you're playing drums.
So don't get me wrong, it's awesome, man, and it's like people take notice, and like people always see the media, the pictures from the show, and hey, I'm going to this awesome country, and that's great. It's the best part of this whole adventure.
But I will add that most of the time you get to see the places from the window of the van or the window of the airplane. Rarely do you get a day off for like a few extra hours to go see some like sites or something that actually makes sense for that area travel-wise. Luckily, we have been able to here and there. Like we're in Athens this time, we were able to go see, all the ruins and everything.
Parthenon.
Yeah, but for the most part, it's a lot of travel, and the whole allure of the old school sex, drugs, and rock and roll thing. It's almost non-existent. I mean, yeah, you could do that if you want to, but if you want to have like a longevity in the business, especially being an older musician, you have to, like today, Dave and I went to the gym. We just worked out for like an hour and a half, and then
best day of the tour so far. The sun actually came out. We've been in the UK several days. Rain, cold. It's July and it's 60 degrees or under. But yeah, the sun, getting vitamin D.
Like you said, it's like Groundhog Day. So for anyone that wants to do it, you have to really want to be a musician to make the sacrifices that it requires. Because if you have a family, and we both have kids, you miss your family. You don't get to see them often. And that sounds a lot of people like, oh, stop your crying, stop your bitching. This is what you chose to do. Yeah, but like a military person or like a salesperson, you're away for a long period of time. You don't get to eat properly. You don't get to sleep properly. You don't get to work out properly. You do what you can. You make it happen.
I was doing pull-ups. We were at a Ramada in London, and I was doing pull-ups on a tree branch.
Yeah, using luggage in the airport to work out.
In the air. People are pointing at me and laughing. I'm like, dude, I got to get my workout in. I don't have access to a gym or nothing. Doing push-ups like in the middle of fucking anywhere.
But like you said, it's like you wake up, you lobby call. You're lucky if you get a cup of coffee. You usually drive anywhere from like 3 to 7 or more hours a day to get to where you got to go. You're lucky if you get there for load in. You rush to load in. You set up. You sound check. Then you have to, I can't eat close to showtime, so you have to like find something to eat right away so you can digest in time to eat. Then you got to get ready for the show. Then you play the show. Then you have to break down. Because you ain't got no roadies. This is
the thing that stinks too. Like you think, if you headline a show, you got a little leeway, but there's a curfew. Every club has a curfew. Yeah. So, yeah, you finish the gig and drink a beer. I'm drinking a beer right now, but people are coming up. They want to talk to you, but we got to break down. We got to get our shit off the stage. We have to help. The sound people do not want to hang out. Yeah. They want to go home, right?
Yeah.
So you got to wrap the shit up. Yeah. It's like there's a meet and greets and things like that.
Go to the hotel. Take a shower, and then try to get some sleep in. If you're lucky, you get 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and then get up and do it all over again. So it is like
in our line of music too. Like most women come with their boyfriends. They're coming to like a metal, hardcore rock show.
Yeah, it's not like
And that's the hardest thing. Like, you get in relationships and everybody thinks that it's like just a bunch of strippers hanging out. It's like what it all circles around to is a passion. Like, I love playing guitar. He loves playing drums. Just the sound, just like you hear just live, a speaker projecting loud guitar. I didn't wear earplugs on stage or anything anymore. I just like taking in the whole experience.
Yeah.
And it's fleeting. It's quick. I mean, everything is cigarettes, cookie, sex. It's like everything's like a quick kind of high, but it's like this is the high for us.
Yeah, the adrenaline afterwards is tough. You're trying to sleep afterwards. Anyway, sorry.
No, it's fine. I completely understand, right?
Yeah.
So you've had that moment of really amping up. The night's gotten huge, the crowd's really into it, and then all of a sudden you're supposed to just turn off.
Yeah.
There's a lock-in moment, right? So for a drummer, I think you feel it maybe a little bit more than a guitar player, but I still think a guitar player feels it when everyone on stage is just one unit.
Yeah, I try to always kind of like do my best to like follow the rhythm of whatever anyone's doing. You know what I'm saying? Not if they follow me, I also try to like if something's weird, I'll just kind of mold to it because I don't want to make the song sound like it's.
That's what you can tell it makes a band. I mean, we don't even use in-ears or anything. It's like, dude, I just like monitors. I want to do live air pushing out the speaker. You can tell, like a band, like when you're just locked in and you sound as one. Like it sounds like when it sounds like the record, people come up and be like, yeah, it sounds like the record or whatever. Just like it. Yeah, you know what it clicks. I mean, you get in situations sometimes. You put a band track whole thing together to get a quick show together or whatever, and projects. And, it's just,
we all sort of have history together, so like in different ways. So it's good. Everyone I've played with, and it's always been great musicians, and I click with them.
So I have another Dave question, and I think Opus, you might have some input in it along the way, because yesterday we talked about gear.
Yeah.
We talked about endorsements, and then I watched your show, and you struggled. If you noticed, the two of you were struggling back and forth, alternating, and he was thinking it might be power related.
It's a definite power issue. I don't know if it was so. The UK, we rented some Marshall heads, which sound amazing, by the way. It's like the old school. I have a 900, he has an 800. We're pushing all this OD pedals, but you get to quite a gig, man. I think we just overpower the stage electricity. We popped a couple fuses on our first gig in London. And, last night, I was playing, it was just pop. I couldn't get it. I just shut everything down, let it sit for a minute, pop it back on, and then I took all my pedals and everything else out. I just plugged in direct. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. So it's not really as much of the endorsement stuff as much as the rented gear.
Yeah. So the lesson there is even professionals face gear troubles, and when you have gear trouble on stage, don't panic. Right?
The key
you
thing
just
you can't
fixed it.
Never talk about strings. I'm doing it now, but I changed my strings earlier. You'll always be like, well, I can get one more gig out of them. I mean, you should always at least be like at 2 gigs on a set of strings. I mean, we're not Iron Maiden. I don't have a roadie I can change my strings. It's
twice
pain. Yeah, exactly. So so shit happens. You break a string, but we got backup guitars. I mean, I'm always thinking in my head, I've always thought of the worst case scenarios. If this happens, what's plan B, plan C? So that's why I can recover typically within a minute.
Yeah. Click the subscribe button. Click the bell to be notified when new content comes out. I need your help. Subscribe now.
Road crew, you need to sponsor this guy.